Now we move on to South Korea. South Korean President Lee Jae-Myung has arrived in Tokyo for a summit with Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba, marking the first time a South Korean leader has visited Japan before a meeting with a U.S. President Lee. Lee has emphasized the importance of enhancing intergovernmental cooperation, particularly in economic security and trade. Lee has also acknowledged the complex nature of ties between the two nations, but stressed the need to focus on mutually beneficial areas for long-term progress. He will head to Washington for talks with U.S. President Donald Trump following his Tokyo visit. Now we go back to our guest discussion with Dr. Satoru Nagao. Thank you, Dr. Satoru, for staying with us. What more can you tell us about this news?
This news indicates that how to deal with the clink and three countries, US, Japan, South Korea, should coordinate. That is one aspect. But at the same time, why the South Korea president visited Japan as a fast foreign trip is indeed not good situation between US and South Korea is happening now. Because President Trump does not like the current president of the South Korea. So there are some signs indicated. For example, when the South Korea president sworn in, generally the most people call him and to celebrate, but President Trump, the first 3 days, he did not call the South Korea's president. And the third day he called, but warning the South Korea president the relation with China, his relation with China. So that's why, view from the United States, indeed the current South Korea new president is a little bit doubtful and cannot trust, something like that. In the past, the predecessor of the same party of the South Korea was the president, that time President Moon. Indeed, President Trump disliked him very much and complained a lot about him in the past. So that's why indeed similar situations we can expect. So it relies on the next meeting between the US and South Korea. But at the same time, the United States doubts political direction of the current president of the South Korea. So that's why to deal with North Korea, to deal with China and Russia, of course, three countries should cooperate. But at the same time, currently, the US and South Korea is a little bit concerning point. And that's why the South Korea's first foreign visit is Japan, and talk with Japan was the first summit, even if the current South Korea president dislikes Japan too. So that is current concerning point. If President Lee deal with this situation very well, of course it is good, but at the same time, still this is a concerning point.
Thank you very much, Dr. Satoru Nagao, for joining us and sharing your insight from Japan. Thank you very much.